Sticks beat my team to team up. Still unhappy about that, but that's okay. We're going to be talking to Chris ZT today. How's it going, man?
I'm doing good, man. How about you?
I'm doing well. So first off, let's talk about you and your content. You're an NBA 2K streamer.
Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Chris ZT.
You're really good on the sticks. What kind of positions do you like playing in NBA 2K?
I'm mainly a point guard. I do play center from time to time, as I've shown in the past, but yeah, mainly a point guard.
Awesome. What are your favorite modes to play?
I'm strictly my part. That's my game mode. Sometimes team up, as you know, a few days ago.
Yeah.
But hard, man.
Body shape, you're gonna want to go with solid.
I saw some of your videos on your channel. You were talking about the builds you like. What are some of the things you like to put into your My Player and recommend for the community?
That's a tough one. It depends on your pie chart, honestly. If you go with the one that I went with, which is the slashing and sharpshooting one, I recommend a lot of finishing and a lot of shooting. Also a lot of playmaking, because you do want to throw some passes to your teammates and help them. Obviously, the defensive parts is very huge. If you do not have a lockdown defender on your team, then you want to go with the defending, which is, I think my player is about 8. That's pretty good, apart at least.
Yeah,
California. Now the weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline. And a chance for you to take a look at some numbers for Che.
Something has really clicked for him at the free throw line. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. A switch flips, and all of a sudden, you're locked in.
And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Well, it took 5 long months.
And DA, that's the standard for the Lakers organization. Thanks for that report. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Robinson is out there with Dion Waiters. And it's Howard in at the 5 spot. And for the Kings, Hield and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. Bagley is out there with Jabari Parker. And it's Fox in at the point guard position. Right around the halfway mark, and some players starting to feel a little bit beat up, taking those bumps and bruises. It's hard to decide which injuries to play through versus the ones that make you sit and miss a game.
You know, I don't think so. If you're a younger player, it may be a little more difficult. But as you've spent time in the league, you know your body. You understand what's an ache and a pain and something you can play with, or an injury that really hampers you. So I think as you mature in the league, it becomes much easier to know what's an injury and what's something that you can work with.
That word tolerance becomes pretty important, doesn't it?
Yeah, and everybody's a little different in that regard, Kevin. Some guys have a high tolerance, others have a
Just to my man, Dwight Howard.
But again, it's about knowing your body.
As I can see, talked to coach, wanted Waiters in the starting lineup, said Danny Green. He made it happen.
This one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Passes it to Bagley. Parker outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Barnes. And once again off the mark by Sacramento.
Just to my man, Dwight Howard. Both falling, want to double me, so give it up to the open man.
They need a good offensive possession.
Gets a steal.
And not sure if you saw the news, but Shea has once again been named Rookie of the Month. Rookie of the Month. What a rookie season.
Well, when you win multiple Rookie of the Month awards, you are on the fast track to some hardware at the end of the year. Great season for Jay, and he's earned the recognition he's getting.
Here's Fox, following the basket by Dwight Howard. And Bagley able to finish.
boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they had.
Inside, Robinson. Corey Parker comes up with the rebound. The Kings have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Fox looking it over. Pulls up on the elbow. They grab their own miss.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the deep.
To the top of LeBron James.
And James throws it down.
Par for the course for James. I mean, he forces his man to overcommit, gets the bucket, and draws the foul.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Lakers.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence.
One side. They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
And the bright lights of L.A., perhaps too much for some players. But you know what, Greg? Not for LeBron James.
This guy thrives in the spotlight. The Lakers crafting a roster to satisfy his championship ambitions. Off the court, the City of Angels perfect for maximizing his business aspirations.
Here's James. After the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Robinson finds Davis. Tries it from the top of the key. Back to Jay. Pass to James. Lakers working the ball around now. To the inside. It's stolen by Bagley. Fox against Waiters. Fox, no good.
Well, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Jay dishes to Davis.
That's my man, Anthony Davis.
Goes to Jay.
And, you know, gotta admire the patience. Inside from Davis, outstanding at staying under control, taking his time, and burying the quality shot.
Now here's Barnes. 9 points last game. On the wing, Heel. 18 feet out. Good as the shot ball.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Pass to James.
That's my man, LeBron James.
LeBron's got 5 points so far.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now here's Barnes. No points in the game yet for him.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Here's Davis. No good on that one. Good D by Parker. The Kings trail by 7. Barnes looking around. Raiders against Teal. To the middle. Fox kicks to Parker. 6 on the shot clock. And Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground. And because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
Here's Fox following the basket by LeBron James. Shot by Hield, nobody around, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Hield's got his second bucket of the game to go. Now Howard. He had 10 points in the win against Portland. Back to Jay. To the paint. Parker with the steal. Barnes Barnes against James. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Sacramento making some changes. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Jabari Parker. Bogdanovich comes in for Hield, and it's Joseph in for Fox. And the Lakers also making a change. JaVale McGee's checked in for Dwight Howard.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
And Bogdanovich takes to Joseph. Bagley against Davis. Outside, Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. It's good from about 19 feet.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Robinson passes to Davis. Over Bagley, and Davis gets...
It's my man Anthony Davis.
Davis has got 6 points.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. The last 10 points have all come off assists.
The Kings trail by 9. There's the pass to Bogdanovich. On the wing, Barnes. No good with the triple.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
Now here is McGee. Count it.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. 11-point game. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
Well, if they want
Just my man JaVale McGee.
of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
And now it's Raiders running. He can go all the way.
It's my man Waiters. Nice.
That's good by Waiters.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
The Kings come into this one following a loss to the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And, you know, quite a bit of turnover for the Lakers in recent years, guys, from the front office to the coaching staff. I think it's always important for an organization to have a common voice to speak.
It's my man LeBron James. Oh.
Just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
The Kings trail by 17. Timeout is called.
And
Sacramento.
Sacramento takes timeout.
Rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Be time to sub me out. Watch.
And some changes in for the Kings. What?
Substitution cheese.
Completely new group on the floor for the Kings. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. Davis comes in for James. Caldwell Pope, who's checked in for Green. And Shays subbed in for Marshawn Mark. Over the last couple decades, the role of the big man has changed. It required more skill outside shooting among them.
Yeah, that's one of the things. And then the ability to move your feet defensively.
Yes.
Because the three-point shot spaces the floor so much. And a lot of times teams will have 4, maybe 5 perimeter shooters out there regardless of size. So big guys, if they're going to play in that type of environment, have to be able to move their feet and effectively guard perimeter players and also make shots from the perimeter as well.
It's amazing to see guys that big out there sometimes with a one-on-one with the guard.
To my man Dwight Howard.
The No doubt. And also the big guys, we've got a ton of them, Kevin, across the league that can really knock down the three-point shot.
That's at the point with Heel to his side. They're the backcourt. Harrison Barnes is out there with Jabari Parker. And it's Bagley in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Shea in the last game against the Trailblazers was all business. He scored 28 points.
This is my man, Anthony Davis.
Apart the defense all night with a ton of assists. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Here's Howard, and it's Howard finishing it off.
Such a great rebounder, athleticism and length. Dwight Howard knows how to use those gifts that he possesses.
Healed against Waiters. Here's Fox. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
The Lakers have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
Splash.
Second free throw, good. But there are strong divisions and there are weak divisions. The NBA might be considering removing divisions altogether and having only 2 conferences. What do you think?
You know, that's interesting. I like the divisions because that's what we've been accustomed to, but just having straight conferences, I wouldn't see much harm in that. You would adjust the schedule accordingly in terms of how many games you play within the conference and how many times each opponent. But I think that could work.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots. First free throw is good.
Shay's mentality has always been that of a very driven player. I mean, this is a man who has no other speed besides pull.
So he makes both from the line. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Kings. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for him. Healed from outside. And Davis pulls it down. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. And he
draws another foul.
2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on to Aaron Fox.
On the inside now,
Splash.
Shea will battle you. He'll fight. He doesn't let contact rattle him.
Robinson hits the both. Here's Fox. Last game we saw him score 14. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
You got to give them an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
Yeah, they were really close right there. Just couldn't string together a few key plays to help get them over the top for the win.
Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for James.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
And it goes down 2 points.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
And Los Angeles guys shooting so well. The offensive execution has been brilliant. 66% from the field.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Barnes can't get it to go.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
For three, Caldwell Pope. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
I think Caldwell Pope has done a nice job developing into a legit deep ball threat.
Fox against Robinson. Barnes up top. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they
It's my man Anthony Davis.
baited him into it.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries, Kevin.
Here's Fox. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Here's Jay. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter,
Splash.
but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
And the Kings making a change here. Farrell's checked in. The Lakers also making some changes. Markieff Morris is checked in for Howard. And LeBron's subbed in for Contavious Caldwell Pope. Farrell kicks to Heel. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
It's my man Dion. Oh.
His motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
Robinson.
It's my man Dion Waiters.
Waiters got his second bucket tonight.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Sacramento again missing. The Lakers shooting in the second quarter has been superb. 58% from the field.
My man Morris.
That's good on the assist from Robinson. Morris has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Farrell looking around. Just 5 to shoot. With the fadeaway. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's Morris.
It's my man Morris.
For him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And so it's Los Angeles with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Contavious Caldwell Pope. And Contavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
They're important, man. We got to keep on the glass. We can't get them second shot, and we got an offensive rebound too.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing.
So my man Anthony Davis.
Finding the best shot on every
Double me, I'm going to give it up to my man Anthony Davis.
Start the second half. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dion Waiters is out there with Robinson. And it's Howard in at the 5 down low. Robinson against Fox. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
How about the persistence on the backboard. Love how hard Bagley works on the offensive glass. Wants to outwork.
It's my man, Dwight Howard.
That's good. And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Bagley kicks to Parker. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Healed against Raiders. 5 to shoot. Healed outside. Parker trying to free himself up. Off target with his 3. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. They host the...
This is my man Anthony Davis.
That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
How about the leaping ability of Davis? Easily gets off the ground to throw it down. And he's a quick jumper and decision maker.
The wide open look here for Fox. Kings from the wing. Fox has got 14.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
And it's out of bounds. Now, they say it was last touched by Bagley. Some changes for Sacramento. Rashawn Holmes comes in for Jabari Parker, and it's Bogdanovich in for Buddy Hield. And the Lakers
splash. Foot on the line. Damn.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
The Kings have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Fox kicks to Bagley and finished off by Bagley.
Boy, excellent recognition from Fox there, Kevin. Outstanding at recognizing when his guys are open.
Waiters outside. Back to Robinson. On the wing, James. James looking it over. Robinson finds
It's my man Anthony Davis. Let's go.
Elite score, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
And it's the Kings with the ball. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Passes it to Fox. Wild pass to Bagley.
Oh, just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I gotta say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
Gotta foul me.
On the shot, he'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. A lot of different ways, Clark, to construct a roster. What would be your preference as a general manager? The direction you might want to go?
Well, obviously, if you have an opportunity to get an outstanding franchise-type point guard or versatile wing player in today's
Splash.
game, I think those are the
Actually, the team takeover.
you really need to start with.
Because there's so much spacing and so much switching on defense.
Exactly, and I failed to mention a two-way player.
Got my double-double.
All right,
Who
yeah.
can defend multiple positions, but also has a pretty
Splash.
offensive skill set.
9 of 10.
Second half
Come on.
and we're 3 minutes into the 3rd here. The Kings have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the 3rd. Rondo against Joseph. Pass to baseball. Back to Joseph. Shot clock at 6. With the shot. Again, Sacramento.
Well, he's a legit scorer from there now. Joseph's jump shot has come a long way.
Lakers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Pass to McGee. Shoots over Holmes. The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got 11 points. The Kings shooting for the game at 42%. Joseph with the ball. Now the pass to baseball. With the block. And a deep 3 from Jay. And it's Sacramento
Too
with the
deep.
rebound.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Rondo against Joseph. But they'll get another chance. And they double up Jay. Down low. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And just one day left, folks. If you haven't done so yet, make sure to cast your vote for this year's All-Stars.
And we won't have to wait much longer to see which players ultimately get that nod.
You look at Robinson. He's got a place in the starting lineup as it stands now. He's at number 5 in the Western Conference.
And I really feel like the fans got it right. A lot of players are having big seasons in the West, and he's right up there with the best of them.
And it seems like the anticipation just continues to build each year around this time of the season. Going to be a fantastic weekend. And let's catch up with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, after years and years of rebuilding, the Kings are finally a team on the rise, and they're earning respect. Draymond Green said they've got a lot of young talent, never quit. Probably the fastest team in the history of the NBA. Green said after he plays them, I leave the game exhausted. I go home, I'm dead. And Kevin, we know that Green is pretty accustomed to going all out.
David, he sure is. He's got a lot of engine in him. Thank you so much.
Joseph is a guy who's a proven champion and does whatever's asked of him, and that makes him a solid leader on this team.
Outside, Green for the 3. McGee, the pass to Jay. To the paint. A second chance effort. No good on that one. So the Kings will take it the other way. Outside, Joseph. To the middle. Here's Holmes. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, Joseph adept at finding his open teammates, and that's exactly what you want from your point guard.
Here's Kuzma. Rebounded by Holmes.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
In positionless basketball, all the rage, and Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets...
Still my man.
Grabs the miss. Tyalicha's got his 5th rebound in this one. Bazemore against Green. Pass to Holmes. Back to Bogdanovich. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bogdanovich has got 7 points for the quarter. And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his side.
You know, kind of a tweener in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up.
Oh my God.
Something every team can use.
Here's Bazemore, and a slam dunk by
I'm fucking
Bazemore.
button.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Green finds Kuzma. Right wing. 5 on the clock. Outside Rondo. To end the drought. Rebound by Bialica. Bialica's got 6 rebounds in the game. Bogdanovich looking around. We've got 1:28 left in the 3rd. The 11-footer, and again it's Sacramento converted.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the lane.
And Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Yeah, another
Subbing me out because it's stupid most.
Stop here for the Lakers. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Back loose and stolen by Jay. Healed and Vaughn.
Just my man Anthony Davis.
And it's Fox in
Let's go.
5 in the game for Sacramento. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Subbing me out already?
Activity level defensively,
Wow.
Really been impressed with. They've been an attack.
Got my 20th assist though.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted.
Checks in for the Kings. Bogdanovich comes in for James. James checked in for the Lakers. Now the dish to Davis. Kicks it out to James. Lets it go with a three. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Get it to my man Caruso.
And another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Healed outside. Look, we've had sponsors on the uniforms for a couple of seasons now. Do you think everyone's grown used to seeing them?
Yeah, I think it's a normal part of the landscape, and it will take a little more time. I've noticed them myself as I've watched games. There's certainly a far cry from looking like NASCAR drivers.
Oh man, LeBron.
It's a good thing. You want them to run.
Oh, why not give it to?
But not overdone.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
You know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
With the teardrop, and again, unable to change momentum here. And it's Davis with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Howard can't hit.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
It's my man Caruso.
No time at all. Caruso's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, you can see Che's ability to read a defense right here. I mean, he sees the right pass and doesn't hesitate or think twice about it.
Outside, Fox. Healed outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On deep. Again, Healed missing. And here's Los Angeles. Some momentum with a 15-2 run underway. Back to James. Over Bogdanovich.
LeBron James? Nope.
That one wide left. Sacramento's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Pass to Fox. Loud pass to Bagley. It's stolen by Davis.
Get to LeBron James. System, my man LeBron James.
Another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball with hitting his guys in their spots. The Kings shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Fox against Robinson. Fox goes in, and yes, it's good.
And he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
Robinson passes to Davis, and it's blocked. And stolen by LeBron. To the inside.
It's my man Anthony Davis.
And another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Here's Fox. Court, do you think we in the media overemphasize championship rings when talking about an individual player's legacy?
Yeah, I think when you talk about an individual player's legacy, a player can be a champion without a championship ring. I know there's another level of champion which includes a championship ring, and sometimes it gets distorted in my estimation.
Floater alert.
Because an individual only has so much impact on a team being a championship team. There are no individual team champions. Teams win championships. Being a key player or a role player on a championship team is certainly worthy of recognition and being held in high esteem. But I don't like to see championship caliber players being diminished in the court of public opinion because they didn't win a team championship ring.
Like Stockton and Malone.
Exactly. You could go down the list, a number of guys who just weren't, for whatever reason, able to get the ultimate in a team championship, but had championship Hall of Fame careers.
Just running man Anthony Davis.
Another possession, another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. And Davis sends it back.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration.
Gotta foul me.
Well, you can safely say mission accomplished now for Los Angeles.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
But Greg, still 2 more games upcoming between these teams, so we could have a few more twists and turns down the road.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Robinson.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
LA's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Pass to Caruso. Here's Davis. The pass to Caruso. Just 4 to shoot. That shot wide open.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And you know, this
That's
run
my
shows
takeover.
what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it.
Finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, great timing there. Bagley gets off the ground so quickly, gives the defense no chance to react.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Murray, the pass to Caruso. Back to Murray. Here's Caruso. And the nicely pass.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here to come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight. Says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Dick. See you next time.
Shooting badge upgrade unlocked.
Hey, Shaq here. Another game, another double-double. If you had to choose, which is the greater value to this team, your passing or your scoring?
Definitely the passing, man. And that, when guys feel more involved in the offense, that bleeds over to other areas of the game as well. Suddenly, guys defend harder, run the floor faster, pound the glass. For me, it's about spreading the ball around so everyone gets a taste and feel parts of what we got going on here.
That's right, baby. Everybody eats. Barbecue chicken alert!
Motion capture for NBA 2K21.
Ronnie, man, I saw your dog in a lot. Hey, what's going on, man? Looking good. You know, got my rocket Sedesky's. Yeah, I think it's a little techy, but I think you should check it out with Russ and see if you'd be alright with that. You're right. Let's do this, man. I'm so glad to have you here. Obviously, the 2K cover. Congratulations on that. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Man. Yeah. So, what do you want me to do? Yeah, we're gonna run through some shots. We're gonna get your jump shot, layup, and dunk. Let's start with that jump shot. Okay. I think you're in a pretty good spot. I'm gonna back up over here. All right. Mocap ready. And action. And cut.
Beautiful.
Wow, that looked great, man. Appreciate it, man.
Appreciate it, man.
Alright, we gotta get a layup. Make that happen. Alright, mocap ready. And action. And cut.
Perfect release.
Great, just need one more thing. We gotta get it done. Anything in particular? Oh man, just make it as straight as possible. Oh, for sure, you heard me? Alright, mocap ready. And action.
Oh yeah.
And cut. That was filthy. That was amazing. Nice job. Man, amazing work, Shay. That was amazing. I appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you, man.
Make me feel like I'm Superman.
Make me feel like I'm Superman.
You were natural and it was great. Hey, you're gonna love that cover. Hey, take a picture with my dog on the way out because you were so good. Oh, what's the Instagram handle for that? Sophie_beats_world. Oh, I'm gonna get out of it. Yeah, make it happen. Thanks for coming. I'll get. Oh, we gotta run you out. Yeah, no, I was heading. Oh, smart man. What do we gotta do?